Hey guys, what up? It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, we are talking about what might be coming later in the week for Most Feared. We know that we've got some brand new content dropping in a few days, so we're going to talk about what we know so far, make some predictions, and everything like that in this video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. 70% of you guys aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes. Most Feared, we are almost done with the first week of Most Feared. Most of our promos have been all 1 week long so far, but we know that Most Feared is obviously going to be extending into the weekend, but we know that we've got more stuff coming out. Obviously, this promo so far has followed the exact structure that we've seen with Ghostly Gardens and Madden Manor. There being 4 Masters, there's events for Masters, there's going to be some sort of puzzle, and then there's also limited time Boomer Busts. This time we had 2 players per drop instead of just 1. With this drop that came out today, we have Bobby Wagner and Sheldon Richardson. Sheldon Richardson, I believe, is a tight end. If we look over here, no, Bobby Wagner is the tight end, sorry. And then Sheldon Richardson, if I can find him, is right here, 89 defensive tackles. So those are the Boomer Bust kind of Masters today. You have a chance to pull them in the event. I obviously have not pulled them yet. A lot of people have, unfortunately, because I am so unlucky. I haven't been able to get any of those good kind of pulls this week. But we know there's more coming to this promo. It's not just that. Obviously, it's pretty dry. I would say that these promos have been fun for content with a lot of, you know, there's different Masters, there's the puzzle things which make it fun, but once you're done with the Masters, like, you know, I'm not done with all the Masters, once you finish the puzzle, literally there's nothing to do. All there is just spamming this event up here, and it's not that fun. But we know that there's new stuff coming. As you can see by the bottom right, we got closed until 10/29, which is Thursday. I predicted this a couple weeks ago, I believe, with Ghostly Gardens potentially. I made a video and I kind of planned and said, hey, we're gonna get a new promo, you know, which ended up being Madden Manor on that Thursday. Then the next Thursday is Most Feared, and I said the following Thursday, my guess, since this was when the Wisps are going to kind of open, or whatever is gonna happen to them is gonna be coming on Thursday. I predicted this a while ago, and it's coming true, but we're going to talk about Wisps here in a second. But it says closed until 10/29, so we got a week of content, and then we've got Escalation to Most Feared. We don't know much about it. We don't know what types of events. There's only one kind of, there's a couple things we can talk about. As you can see, it says closed until 10/29. We see some candy, which can be, probably is a clue to what's coming. Obviously, we're going to have some brand new Masters, probably some new events, a bunch more stuff. We might have our own second live event screen, or my guess is this screen will no longer be active, or maybe it will. I'm not exactly sure. You know, maybe there's just going to be a little arrow you can click on that 10/29 kind of floor sign, and you click that and it brings you right to a new map, or maybe we'll have, I don't know exactly what's going to be happening, but we're going to have something where we'll be able to scroll over. I don't know yet, but it's very cool because we can kind of predict and try to think about what might be coming here. But in recent years, we've seen stuff around Halloween and everything, with a few new Masters coming out. They always like to do this kind of escalation with these really big promos. Most Feared is one of the biggest, you know, we'll get throughout the year. It's one of the main ones. The main ones we're talking about are really Most Feared, Feast, which is Thanksgiving, Ultimate Freeze, which is around Christmas time. Then we usually have like Super Bowl, Easter. Those are kind of your main big ones right there. So this is one of them, so we're going to be getting Escalation. Candy is something we've seen a couple of years ago, I believe in Madden Mobile 18, and I think 19 as well. Candy was a brand new collectible, or kind of token that you could trade in for some new Masters and things, so I would fully expect there to be something like that, or maybe we'll have Candy collectibles. We're going to have something probably to do with Candy, because we see that at the bottom right. It's probably a little teaser, a little sneak peek for you guys, but like I said, closed until 10/29. One thing that we do know is happening 100% on 10/29, or hopefully around then, I would think it would be then, is the upgrade sets for the Grandmasters for the 3 different promos. I talked about this in other videos, but I'm going to talk about this again. Here's how it's going to work. If you have been playing all of the promos and trying to get all the Wisps, then you are in good shape. There's going to be some upgrade sets for these 90s. There's been 3. There is the Michael Vick in Ghostly Gardens, the 90 Michael Vick. There's the Derek Thomas linebacker in Madden Manor, and now there's the Brian Dawkins. But these are all 90s and only 80 power, and we know that power has been a little bit higher than that throughout this year. But we are getting upgrade sets for these players. But the thing is, to be able to upgrade them, you are going to need all 3 90s. For each promo, that's going to require, that would have required you to complete every, you know, all the kind of the free-to-play sets and puzzles and everything, and complete 2 Masters each. but you also need more Will-O-Wisps. That's the thing. So, we know at least one set. So what you're going to need to be able to upgrade these guys to 92 100 power, you are going to need all 3 of the 90 masters, and you're going to need 25 Will-O-Wisps, which means you're going to need, obviously, all 3 of the 90 masters, and out of the total of the masters that you can get, you would have needed to complete at least 5 other masters than the ones that you needed. There's 4 per promo, 12 total. You needed at least 6 to get all of the 90s, but you need to at least complete 5 more to be able to get these 90s upgraded. But here's the thing, there's another set. You're going to be able to upgrade these guys to 94 overall, and we're not exactly sure how many Will-O-Wisps. I'm sure it's going to be the same thing, but you just need a few more Will-O-Wisps, probably another 25 or 50, not exactly sure, but that means we're going to be getting new ways to get Will-O-Wisps, because right now the most amount of Will-O-Wisps you can get is 90, and the set to be able to complete, you know, up to those 92s is only 85 total. So, you know, we're going to be able to get, there's going to be more ways to get Will-O-Wisps, whether it's through event or there's more masters, or we're not exactly sure yet. We will see that obviously on Thursday, hopefully when we get Escalation and things, but there's going to be sets to be able to upgrade those masters. That's going to be a huge thing, and if you've been grinding this whole promo, I have been. I'm 5 Will-O-Wisps away. I didn't complete 2 of the masters in Ghostly Gardens, so I'm a little bit behind, but I know there's going to be more, so I'll at least get them up to 92. And then if you are able to get them up to a 94 overall, that is when they're auctionable, which kind of sucks because I'm sure there's no possible way to be able to complete that without being free to play, but, you know, without being pay to play, sorry, but I'm not exactly sure. You never know what they're going to be able to do with this kind of stuff. The last thing that I want to talk about is going to be the Whale-O-Wisps. Not the Will-O-Wisps, the Whale-O-Wisps. We've seen these in every single promo. I don't think, yeah, it's not going to show them here, but if we go to my items and we look at most feared stuff, just kidding, it's Field of Fear stuff. If you scroll down through all your players, whatever you have, you've probably got Whale-O-Wisps. And the way to get these is either playing the Boom or Bust events. You're going to get 2 daily right now. I have the most amount you can possibly have. At the moment, the highest amount you can have is 14. So as long as you've been playing those events and you're kind of on track, then you're going to be set. But if you read the back of these, we've kind of talked about this before. As Frightening Essence was left behind, be sure to collect as many essences as you can as they turn into something fearsome on 10/29. Nick Messina, the community manager, said these turn into something pretty cool. He said he thinks we're going to enjoy them. We've heard that before. We'll have to see if that actually turns out to be something cool, but on Thursday morning, so, you know, less than 48 hours, we're going to be able to get something for these Whale-O-Wisps. All of these we've been collecting. We're going to be able to trade in for hopefully some new players, some new masters. We're not exactly sure yet, but that is coming on 10/29. So a quick recap of what we've kind of talked about a little bit here today. We've got some sort of Escalation coming on 10/29, which is Thursday. Probably something to do with candy. We might have a new map, probably some new masters. There's going to be Escalation for the previous Grandmasters, the 90 Vic, the 90 Thomas, and the 90 Dawkins. You're going to use to be able to get Will-O-Wisps, and we know there's going to be more ways to get Will-O-Wisps in the future, and Whale-O-Wisps are also going to unlock on 10/29. We'll know what those mean here in a few days when we get all this content in the next few days, and obviously leading up, we got few days till Halloween. Super excited for all this content. Tomorrow will be a top polls of the week video, but we'll be right back on Thursday with more most feared or whatever kind of content we're going to be having. I'm super excited to get into this weekend's content for Halloween. But guys, that is just about it for this video. Today's post notification shout out goes out to Cute46. Be the first person to comment on a video for the next video's post notification shout out. But anyways guys, that is just about it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm Goose TV and I'm out. I will see you guys later.